friends, how are you? How are you doing? Happy 2020. You know what I realized when I made my vlog yesterday? I realized that I totally didn't do the typical YouTuber thing and say, this is my first video in 2020. I didn't do that, so this is my second video in 2020. Here we are. Most people who watch my vlogs, or wait, how do I want to say this? Most of you guys who watch my regular videos don't watch my vlogs. I mean, I'm just assuming as per the views. I know, I get it. Not a lot of people are into vlogs. I fucking hate vlogs. I think they're insatiably boring. But if you may or may not notice, I look a little different. I mean, I don't look different, but the whole scene looks a little different because I got a new camera for Christmas. It's a vlogging camera, but I just wanted to use it, check it out, you know, get a feels for it. Even though I used it vlogging yesterday, I just wanted to see how it does, like, doing this type of shit, just doing regular videos. I'm not gonna use it all the time. I mean, I have a fucking $3,000 camera. I need to use that, but I sold my old camera and sold the battery with it, and baby boy may or may not have chewed up the battery to my new camera, so like I need to get on getting that. I mean, I have like this cord, but it's just a pain in the ass, girl, and this is what we're doing today, okay? So as you can tell by the tattoo, this is my what I got for Christmas 2019. Yeah, it's a little late, it is, but it is what it is. So I have done one of these videos every year since I've been on YouTube, except I know I didn't do one last year, which I don't even know what I got for Christmas last year, TBH. I think I got my 60 Mark II last year, but not super sure. But previous to that, I've done, see what happened was, I started thinking, what did I get for Christmas last year? Because I always do one of these videos, which led me down a rabbit hole of how many of these have I filmed? I've done one of these like every year, right? So I did not do one last year, and then I did one the year before, I believe. And then was it the year before that I didn't do one? Maybe because that was the year that Tim's dad died, so it was just, or no, I did do one. I didn't do one last year. Who cares? It's relevant, who cares? Anyways, I've done one of these every year up until this point, and you guys seem to really like them. So that's what we're gonna do. And it's so odd because as I was watching my videos from previous years, I was just kind of like scanning through them. And my what I got for Christmas for the duration of the time that I've been on YouTube is makeup, 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 makeup. And I don't know what it is, y'all, but the older I get, the more, I don't want to say environmentally conscious, because let's fucking be real, I'm not, but like crazy OCD-esque, I guess I get. I just feel like, here's the thing. The older I get, I feel like the less excess I want. Like, I prefer to keep things around that don't clutter up my life, because clutter gives me fucking anxiety so bad. And my makeup is like getting to that point. So rather than asking for makeup, makeup, makeup this year, and let's be real, like, me and makeup we taper off a little bit, you know. We're taking things a little bit slow. We broke up for a while. I mean, we're back together, but we're just taking it nice and slow, you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like the older I get, I look better with not all the makeup on. And makeup for me started as an artistic outlet because I love to do things artistically with my hands. I cannot draw, but I can make things, and that's what I like to do, is make things. And it turned from, you know, using my hands on my face to using my hands in other outlets such as macrame. I've really been getting into like calligraphy lately. Woodworking is a huge thing, DIYing, design, things like that. Those things have really taken a big step over the whole makeup-ish in my life. So, and you can really tell by this year's what I got for Christmas that my interests have quite the much changed. So, let's get into this. It's probably gonna be really boring for you makeup people because there ain't that fucking much makeup. There's like boy stuff. I mean, let's not be fucking genderfying assholes, but boy stuff. So I got this big bag full of shit. So here's the deal with Christmas, Kanishmas, as we like to call it around my house. Anybody watch Chowder? Yeah. So here's the deal with Kanishmas. We are a little Christmas crazy around these parts. Tim's mom, as I mentioned in my vlog, if you don't watch my vlogs, Tim's dad passed away, you know, 2 years ago. Tim's mom has a lot of money and she has nobody to spend her money on. She's like a very giving person. She has nobody to spend her money on except for me and Tim and Aiden. Literally, that's it. You know, Tim's an only child, Aiden's an only child. So like, it is what it is, right? And if we do not give her a list of things that we wish to have, she will go buy all the things that we don't wish to have. And then it is a lot of things in my house that I don't really want or need. So this year I gave her an itty bitty list because this year we said, just buy us a vacation. That's easy enough, right? And she's like, well, you want to open presents under the tree? So we're like, okay, buy us like 2 presents if need be, if you just can't take it. And she did that and went crazy as well. So let's just get into it. I'm not gonna say like who's from what, other than like the tools are all from Tim. My G7X, which I also got from Christmas, for Christmas, is from Tim. Tim also gets a little Christmas crazy because he is a total bro. Like he's clueless, you know what I mean? He's like such a guy. He does not buy me a lot of things throughout the year. He's not one of those guys that just like goes out and buys something that he thinks I would, but he's very bad at that. I don't know what it is. He's like a very thoughtful person and like a very nurturing person. But when it comes to gift giving, he's just like, I don't fucking know. You know, he's like the guy that's like up in the fucking altar or Sephora that's like, what do I get for my wife? And then just like lets the employees pick everything out. That's Tim, because he don't pay attention, girl. He's an Aries. Okay, so here we go. Anyways, oh, the reason why I was saying that is because he does tend to spend a lot of money on me on Christmas, but it's because he doesn't do it, you know, for the duration of the year. Like Christmas is the one time that he like goes out and spends money on me, because our money is like together, you know what I mean? It's just, who cares? Whatever. Okay, let's get into it. So one of the things on the list for my mother-in-law I put, and for Tim, was skincare sets, because I didn't know what the fuck to put. I was like, skincare sets. Like, we're at a point in our lives where we are financially stable enough that if we want something, we just go out and buy it. So I was like, I don't fucking know, you know? Like, give me some fucking skincare or something. I don't fucking know. So they got me skincare sets. So the first one I got is this Clinique More Than Moisture, which has the Moisture Surge Overnight Mask, the spray, the facial spray, the Moisture Surge, and then the little, I think it's a cleanser. Is that a cleanser? Is that a cleanser? Thirsty Skin Relief, Hydro Cos. Oh no, it's an eye cream. Okay, so no cleansers. I do appreciate a skincare set that does not include a cleanser, because I feel like the cleanser is just like a waste of shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you go and put some skincare in a set, just put the fucking good shit. Who cares about the cleanser? Wash yourself, wash your face with soap. Who cares? Like, I've never found a cleanser that actually does anything for me other than my Skin Food Brightening Rice Foam Scrub or whatever. And Tim knows that I am like that's my shit. That's what I use, point blank period. I've always used that and it's amazing. So appreciate a skincare set without the cleanser, because nobody gives a fuck about the cleanser, girl. They just want the good shit. All right, so another skincare thing they got me is this Merry and Bright Beauty Finds from Ulta. This is just like a little like sampler set. These ATM, if you are interested in something like this, just to like try shit out, is on clearance at Ulta right now. Not a deep clearance, if I'm being honest. I think it only clearanced out to like maybe a couple dollars less, but they will clearance that out even more as time goes on, as they do not sell them. Like, I'm pretty sure when I scanned this out, it went from $39 to like $38.97, but it'll go down more, girl, because eventually, see what happens during, if you guys are interested, which I'm sure you are if you're a makeup person. What happens during this particular season in Ulta is after Christmas, we do our leader sale, and then they put all the Christmas stuff on clearance. Once the leader sale's over, then they have their clearance event, which is 50% off additional clearance prices. So if something's clearanced out for $10, you get an additional 50% off of that. So once the leader sale is over, they do the clearance event, which is probably at that point in time is when this will be lowered. So this has the Tula Skincare Instant Facial Skin Reviving Treatment Pads, which I'm sure is like some sort of AHA like pad, kind of like the, what is that? The Exuviance 25% glycolic pads. And then it's got the Kate Somerville Exfoliate, which I actually really like. Not to the point that I would pay the amount of money for it, because I know what it is. And I know that, I can just do that myself for way cheaper. Basically what it is, if you don't know, the Kate Somerville Exfoliate is a physical and chemical exfoliator all in one. So it's got little beads in it where it exfoliates your skin manually, and then it has, or physically, and then it's also got AHAs in it, alpha hydroxy acids, which exfoliate your skin chemically as well. And y'all know a bitch is all about some chemical exfoliation. However, I feel like this is real easy to dry the fuck your skin out. Like, if you use this consistently, I feel like it just makes your skin too dry. If you counteract that with a lot of good skincare like hyaluronic acids and like really super hydrating stuff, then you should be gravy. But like, I didn't when I was using it, so my skin got soups dry. So, but I do like this. I like this product a lot. Enough to like, I think I bought the baby one for like $15. Like, I got one for gratis at work, like a full size, and I ran out of that. And then I bought the baby one because I liked it so much. But like, I don't think I would pay $30 for it, because at that point, I could just like make my own, you know what I mean? Like, throw some lactic acid in whatever, like my rice brightening scrub foam. I could totally just throw some lactic in there and essentially have the same thing. And it is a little harsh, but if you have a lot of texture on your skin, if you do have dry skin, like, it'll help the dry skin because it'll exfoliate all that extra dryness off, but you really gotta moisturize. And then it's got the PTR, Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Gel Mask, the green tea moisturizer from Proactive, the anti-wrinkle miracle worker from Philosophy, the Kiehl's Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask, the Clearance Hydra Essentials Mask, the Strivectin Anti-Wrinkle Line Blur Factor Instant Wrinkle Blurring Prime. Line Blur Factor, okay. Mario Badescu Super Collagen Mask, and then the Mamonde Plum Blossom Lip Sleepy Mask, which I love, which, it's not in here, but let me just say, just as an example of how clueless Tim actually is, he got me 7 lip balms for Christmas, 7, and one just not like you know, in different, in my stocking there were 7 lip balms. 7. There was like a fresh sugar little tiny little, like, you know, Christmas tree ornament thing that had 3 little baby fresh sugars. There was the Mamonde lip sleeping mask, which I already have one beside my bed. That's, you know, it's a fucking lip mask, so it takes eons to go through. 2 of the Smiths, you know, the Smiths like little tins or whatever. I was actually watching one of my previous, what I got for Christmas, and it was in there, and I was like, dude, this is so fucking good. First of all, can we talk about how awkward I was like years ago? I was so weird in front of the camera. It's so weird. Anyway, continuing on. Okay. I got the, oh, this is Philips Sonicare, boring AF. I got, my mother-in-law got us all, me, Tim, and Eden, those, you know, like $100 Philips Sonicare toothbrushes, which are, Jesus, are they intense. We usually use the Oral-B. It's the Oral-B toothbrush that has like the little rubber things on it and it vibrates or whatever. We usually use that. This is, Jesus Christ, it feels like you're taking a jackhammer to your teeth. It is fucking intense. I got to do it on the lowest level. It like almost hurts your teeth. It's like, it's so crazy, but apparently it's good. So we trying it out, girl. But she got us like the, I'm not gonna bring my fucking toothbrush out here, but she got us the toothbrush and like a couple of refills for it too. So there's that. Little, I think this was like in a stocking. I just have this bag full of shit that I haven't touched yet. There's an entire Ulta bag in my makeup room that is a haul that I still yet to do, that I have to do yet. This is like stuff that I just haven't touched and has been sitting in my closet since Christmas. Okay, don't touch me. This, little kisses, little Hershey Kisses flavored lip balm. So yet another lip balm. Great. And then she got us this, which I thought was like kind of a cool idea. So this is like one of the things that the type of things that she gets us, this and the next thing I'll show you. This is the type of shit that she gets us when we don't put stuff on our list. So this is the Mophie Stay Powerful charging station. So every year she always gets us like some sort of Mophie, like, you know, portable chargers for our phone and stuff for when we travel. This is like the big daddy. This has like an actual plug that you can use. You know, you can plug your computer into it or whatever. It's got all kinds of ports in here, girl. I'm not super sure even what those are even for. But supposedly it has like 8 to 10 hours of like charging capabilities or something like that. I'm not super sure. So she got each of us one of these. Like she got me, I don't know if this one's mine or not. Like she got me a gold one, Tim like a silver one, and Aiden like a black one or something. I'm not super sure, y'all. It's like I said, it gets Christmas crazy around here and we just like, what are we doing with this? Okay. Or she'll get us stuff like this, which is this little thing. It's apparently like a personal alarm. So you put it on your keychain and then like sound off, you know, kind of like Mace, but like loud noises. So there's that. I'm so tempted to push it. Like, I really want to push it, but then I'm like scared of pushing it and I don't want to fuck my dogs up because, you know, dogs hear shit way louder than humans do. But it's so hard not to push it, dude. Like, I just want to push it so bad. Oh, what do you do? Okay, never mind. I don't think it's gonna let you push it. But it says, we believe in being a girl. We believe in sparkles, crying at the movies, spending most of the paycheck on shoes you wear almost never, and once a month, eating a good majority of that pint of ice cream. Okay, the whole thing. All of this while being confident, prepared, and aware. That is why we created the alarm, because it looks like having, because looks and having a good head on your shoulders, they both matter. Well, that's a little pretentious, isn't it? Like, looks matter? Really, girl? So, personal alarm. 1 year, I'm pretty sure. I think she actually got us that before, just saying. And then she got me this, which I was like, oh, okay, I fucks with that. I was gonna get one of these anyways. It's a little facial roller and massager. It's like one of those things that they use like when you, come on, focus on me, girl. This camera has a little bit of an issue focusing super quickly in video mode. Anyways, but it's not that serious. So they use these like if you go get fillers and stuff like that. You ever seen those doctors that use like the vibrators to kind of distract from a needle going into your face? And then it's got this little thing. So I figured I would set this. I'm like creating this like spa-like environment in my bathroom, and I'm gonna have a little stand beside my bathtub with like facial masks, bath bombs, things and stuff like this. So I thought that was really cool. And it is rose quartz, genuine rose quartz. So that seems cool. And then she got me this is something that I asked for, was the Carly Bible palette from Anastasia, because I really kind of felt like this got pushed under the rug when all the Norvina shit came out. Like, is it just me, or did this not, I mean, did this even release? You know what I mean? And I thought, this is like right up my alley. I really liked the color story of this. Whoops. After, you know, me sitting and saying like, oh, fucking access, and I'm trying not to buy makeup and all the things, that's not gonna last long, let me tell you that much. But I just like the colors in this because I thought that they're very, there's a lot of shimmers, I will say that, but I thought that the colors are kind of unique because I don't really see a lot of palettes with, I don't know what it is about this. I just thought it was a cool looking palette, and I thought that the colors were really cool looking. So, we got that. I don't know what all these names mean. Who's Stev and Cindy? I know what Chai and Moo, Bear, Bully, Bible is obviously her name. Mandala, like, is she a Libra? Jode, what's that say? Wa? OA? What's that? Is she like the OA or something? Did y'all ever watch that series, the OA? God, that was horrible. Rightfully so, that got canceled, because that last season was just like, what the fuck is even this? You know what I mean? And then Tim got me, without me even asking, here's the deal. Remember how I said he's a total bro? Like one of those guys that just goes up to the altar of the Sephora and tells the employees to pick shit out for their wives? That's Tim, and this is what they picked. My manager there was like, I guess she likes this. I don't fucking know. Get this for her. I like this, so maybe she will. And I had no intentions of buying this. Wasn't something I wanted. It's the Naked Honey palette, obviously, by Urban Decay. Wasn't something that I wanted, even though I felt like the colors were like right up my alley. When this first launched, I was like, come on, Urban Decay, that's kind of fucking boring. You know what I mean? Like, they pretty much all look the same. All the colors kind of look the same. But I have used this, and I will say, it's kind of right up my alley, girl. It's kind of like my shit. Like, these are the colors that I basically use because as of late, I pretty much just use bronzer, like, on my eyes. And this, hello, it's like a palette of bronzer. I don't really use like the shimmer colors because I feel like this gold color here, like what even is this? Why is there a green gold in here? Because this is such like just a crappy tone of gold. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, I mean, look, it's, it's not bronze, but it's, I don't know what to say about it. I think I wish maybe this palette would be better had they replaced this pissy ass gold with like, I don't know, a brighter gold. This gold kind of reminds me of when you go to a thrift store and there's something there that's gold but not real gold, and it kind of turns this color, right? Is that not like what that is? Totally, I think anyways, and it's ugly. But the rest of the palette I absolutely love. I love this. I haven't used that Carly Bible palette yet, but this one I love. This is like my shit, my everyday. I wore this on New Year's and it looks so nice. And then I also got something like to go along with that. I got their, which you guys will see in my haul. I don't even know what it's called, Party something or another. I don't know. It's like the one with all the moon dust shadows, because I actually really like Urban Decay's moon dust shadows like a lot. So that is all the makeup I got. And then this was something that I asked for. So this is the Revlon brush blow dryer thing. I'm sure you've heard, we're like always sold out of it. It's so weird. So this Revlon like $50 blow dryer brush thing. This is the first time it like went crazy on YouTube, right? If you don't know, maybe you do. The first person I heard talk about that was, I had just happened to stumble across Dana Ann, I think is her name, or Dana Ann. It can't be Dana, right? I think it's Dana Ann. Anyways, years ago, I started following her on YouTube because she had hooded eyes like I did. And then I realized her eyes, she has more of a mono lid than a hooded lid. And I had originally started following her because of her makeup tutorials and us both having essentially like the same eye shape or whatever. And as time went on, I just kind of stepped away from like wearing glam and lashes like all day, every day, you know what I mean? So her channel didn't really like pertain to me anymore. But because I used to follow her, she still shows up like in my recommended and stuff. And she had a favorites video and I just happened to come across it and I watched it, and she talked about this brush in that video. And she was the first person I heard talk about it. And she said, oh my God, this blow dryer brush is so awesome. It's constantly sold out all the time. I finally got my hands on it, blah, blah, blah. And before that, I had heard nobody talk about it, but she made it like it was this huge thing, which it probably was because I don't watch a ton of makeup videos anymore. And I mean, there's like maybe 4 YouTubers that I watch consistently as far as like the booty community. So she was like, this is like the best thing ever, makes my hair so soft, blah, blah, blah. Then I seen Kathleen Lights post a video doing like a comparison between that and the Dyson blow dryer brusher thinger. And Kathleen Lights was saying that she liked that better and that it was so good and whatever else. And for months I had meant to buy it, but I mean, as y'all know, I'm doing this like all natural thing. And I was scared to death to straighten my hair because if you do the curly girl method, then you know that like once you get your hair curly, you don't want to straighten it again because you're scared to death it's not going to go back curly. Like it's just going to be straight again. Then you're going to have to go through that whole process and all that time of like trying to get your hair to curl again. And the pieces that were straight for fucking 6 months that have finally curled, are they going to stay curly or are they going to go back straight again? So it's just this like back and forth in your brain with your hair. You know what I mean? And that is what deterred me from buying that. So when Christmas came along, I was like, you know what? Go ahead and give me that fucking brush. So I put it on my list for Tim and he got it for me. And I will say, it completely speeds up the drying time of your hair. It is a very nice tool. Is it like the best thing ever? No. Like I personally didn't think that it made my hair like the softest. Like I remember Kathleen Lights saying that like, this makes my hair so soft and blah, blah, blah. It didn't really do that for me, but like the amount of time it cut out of my hair drying routine, and I have no hair. Like my hair is like paper thin, girl. I can't imagine what a thick haired person, like how much time, how much time it would cut off y'all routine. Oh my God. Oh my God. Calm down. I've had too much Nespresso today. How much time it would cut off of a thick-haired person's routine. Because I know when I use this, I'm not even fucking exaggerating, it takes like less than 10 minutes to blow dry my hair. And usually it takes me like 20 minutes, you know, with a round brush, which is even still not that much time because I have no hair, but it's crazy. It goes really fast. I don't really have, what do I want to say? I haven't used it enough to figure out how to use it to not have to then go in and curl my hair afterwards, if you know what I mean. I'll have to like straighten my hair with it and show you guys. If you want to see that, let me know and I'll do it. Okay, so last couple of things I got is just like a little pair of pajamas. This is like all from my mother-in-law. I know I said I wasn't going to say that, but it is. And then she got me this scarf, like little scarf and hat set, whatever, boring. And then Tim also got me a lot of tools. Like I said, my interests have changed quite a bit. So he got me this, which I was super excited about because I'm like, this is literally like, this is gonna change the game for me. Totally. I don't want to touch the, okay, I just want to make sure there was, of course there's no air in it. It's not plugged in, I'm stupid. Ding, 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 ding. He got me a brad nailer, which I know is like super completely boring for like y'all. But for me, I was like, oh my God, I love here's the thing. He, okay, I can't get that back in there now for whatever reason. We'll just leave it there. He, like I said, had no clue what to get me, and he procrastinated because I told him like the things that I actually wanted were obviously my camera that I'm on right now, and then I wanted a coal wood burner because y'all know like I burn wood and stuff like as a hobby. I wanted a coal wood because the burner that I have right now is like, it's okay, but it takes the longest time of anything I've ever done in my life. Imagine something that takes the longest time. Like, imagine something you do and it's the slowest thing you've ever had to do. Times that by 8,000, and that's how slow it takes me to burn with the machine I have now. Sir, and ain't nobody got time for that, girl. I don't have time to like take 72 minutes to draw one line, you know what I mean? So I really wanted a coal wood burner to be able to speed that process up, because y'all know I want to open an Etsy shop, but like I'm a little behind, girl, especially with Christmas and all that shit. So, and I haven't been able to like do things. I don't know what it is I do with my fucking life, but like, I just feel like I think, you know what I think the problem is? I feel like I can never get anything done because I do, y'all know I got the ADD, so I do too many things at once. Like, I've got like this tapestry going, and then I've got this like mandala wood burning thing going, and then I'm like remodeling my bathroom and making shelves for Aiden's room. I'm cleaning out my fucking makeup room and like turning it into like a makeup room / meditation room. Like, everything's going on at once, and so I can't ever like finalize anything because of that. It just is my life. It's just what it is, right? Okay, next tool he got me is, I know this is really fucking boring, but it's just what I'm interested in right now, okay? I'm sorry, but it just is. He got me these. I have wanted one of these for like the longest time because they're so nice when you're just like doing little things and like remodeling your house and doing this and that. And I've actually talked Tim into, so Tim is totally the, I'm gonna hire somebody to do it beach. Like, he is that guy. Like, if I can't hire someone to do it, it's not getting done, basically. Like, that's how he is. I'm slowly turning him into like a DIY master like myself. Like, after we did the bathroom, he was so excited about it. Like, oh my God, I can't believe we did this ourselves and it looks so good and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, see what I tell you. So now we're talking about like doing all this stuff to our house ourselves because it's our house. And obviously, you know that like you're gonna take more time and be a little more thoughtful and like patient, and what's the word I want to use? I don't know. You doing something for yourself. Like, if you hire somebody to do your hair, they're gonna do your hair and they're probably gonna do a good job. But if you know how to do it and you do it on yourself, do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, you know how you want it done, and you're obviously gonna take the time to do it and do it well. When somebody's being hired to do it, they're really gonna do it to like the best of their ability to what they're getting paid to do it for. Does that make sense? But if you're doing it yourself, like, it's your stuff, it's your house, you want it to look a specific way, you know? I am a control freak, so I like to do everything myself, hence all the tools. So this soup's cool. I love this thing. Like, I really wish I would have had this when we did our countertops in here, because I hate the backsplash on our countertops because they're like very old school laminate countertops that have like, excuse me, the bull nose edge and then the, you know, the backsplash that comes up. And I just wanted to modernize them a little bit, excuse me, a little bit more, and like cut that backsplash out and then epoxy over that. Had I had this at the time, I could have done that and it would have looked a little bit more modern and like clean than it does now. But anyways, this is so cool. You can do so many things with it and get so many attachments for it. So I'm super excited to use that. I haven't used it yet. And then, which this was like kind of something that I wanted. I told him for months that I had been thinking about purchasing one. So he just kind of, I didn't ask for any of these tools. He just kind of went out and got them for me, which I thought was really cool because it's something that he never does. You know what I mean? He doesn't think that way, even though he's such a thoughtful person. When it comes to buying gifts for people, he's just really fucking bad at it, okay? And then I think, so was it directly after Christmas we went to Columbus and went to like some vintage shops and stuff like that, me and Tim did, and we stopped at the Petland in Columbus where they have like all these puppies, and I'm like, let's go look at the puppies. And I think he thought he was gonna like walk up in there and like buy me a puppy, but I would never buy a puppy from a pet store, like no shade if you do, but they usually like, I just don't trust them, you know what I mean? They usually get them from puppy mills and like, fuck that shit, right? A, and B, I don't think that he realized exactly how much it would be at a pet store, because the bulldogs there were like $8,000, and girl, I ain't financing a dog. Okay, anyways, and then the last thing he got me, oh, he also got me a table saw, but I'm not gonna show that because I obviously can't bring it in here. My battery's like flashing at me. And then the last thing he got me was this scroll saw, which you can like cut out words and just cool designs and stuff like that. I'm so excited to use this. I remember having a scroll saw in shop when like I was in 8th grade, and I fucking loved it. It was so cool. So, and it's a tabletop scroll saw, so it's super cool. Anyways, the battery on this camera isn't the longest. So probably because it's just like a smaller battery or whatever, but that's it. That's what I got for Christmas. I got a few other things, but like, you know, gift cards and whatnot. So I'm not going to go into all that because it's boring as fuck. As if my tools and stuff weren't boring enough, girl. I ain't going into all that. Okay, so what'd you guys get for Christmas? Let me know down below. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see in 2019. In 2020, let me know what your thoughts are on the things I should film. What do you want to see? As I said back in 2019, as I said during Vlogmas, I'm kind of going to be in the process of transitioning my channel into more of a lifestyle channel versus just a makeup channel. I'm still going to include makeup. I still love makeup. I still love putting makeup on and buying it and doing all the things with makeup. It's just not going to be what the channel is centered around, which it was for the past. I'm going to do everything, like lifestyle things. I don't know what involves lifestyle, you know, like healthy fucking eating and makeup and hair and just all the different things, girl. Okay, like design, house design, stuff like that. So if you are interested in that, then do something about it, or I don't know. I'm stupid. I can't be like a real YouTuber and like be all commercially. Y'all know me. I can't do it, girl. I just can't. Okay, so I am gonna take off. Thanks for watching. Happy fucking Christmas 2019. Even though we're like 2 weeks into 2020, soup's cool. What'd you guys get for Christmas? What'd you do for New Year's? Please let me know in the comments below. I love you guys so much, and that's it. I suck at outros. Y'all know this already. You know this. Ain't nothing changed for 20. Oh, do you guys want to see like a New Year's resolution video? I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk really fast because it's flashing at me and it's a new camera and I don't know when it's going to die. Do you want to see like a resolution video? Because I thought about doing that, because maybe we should make like vision boards and do resolutions. Should we do that? Please let me know in the comments below. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys, and I will catch y'all in my next one. Peace.